Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 13, I think it is, unlucky for some, of the rebuild of AC Milan here on FIFA 20. And as you can see, a really decent game to start off this episode with. I don't think we have any top goal scorers in this competition, but Leicester City. It's a very decent draw. Of course, I did put them in. I put most of the English teams and the teams from Serie A who were in the Europa League this season, who finished in it, of course, because this is supposed to be the league after next one, because I don't want to be boring and do that. So yeah, Leicester, of course, got 4th place in real life, or 5th, was it? I think it was actually 5th. So I did put them in the Europa League, and they've got this far to play us against, well, both legged first. It doesn't say where at, we're going to say like away or home. And then we have Roma in the middle, so still no rest there, as we're probably going to have to maybe simulate that. We're definitely simulating Crotone, not going to play that. And Lazio, depending on who's further up, Roma or Lazio, will play either of them two. And here is the team we're going to play for the first leg. A couple of changes, because a couple of players are actually tired, which I didn't expect. Some are still tired, but in the team, because of course we still do want to go strong. Leicester City are not a blowover, with Donnarumma in the net, Hector Bellerin, Milankovic, Romagnoli and Theo Hernandez at the back, with Benassa actually sitting in that CDM role. I'm trusting him to play ahead of Vidal. He's younger, he's hopefully going to grow ahead and be in this first team if we actually give him the chance, and I'm going to do that right here with Chiesa or Kessié and Lucas Paqueta at either side, just further up, with Morales further up than that, Leao up front, and Rebic. Hopefully Leao and Rebic can keep their form going. Camavinga is done a bit harshly being put on the bench, but maybe he can get like a sub onto the pitch. And we're away at the King Power to start off with, so yeah, I'm probably going to opt for Paqueta before him because he's higher rated, and I feel like he's just a bit better. And here we are at the home of the Foxes, the King Power Stadium. I think it's, well, I don't even know where Leicester is, to be honest with you. Geography is not my strong point, as here we go. Let's have a look at the lineup. Vardy is still in it. Perez, now I don't know who that is in the end, but we will find out here. And here is the Leicester lineup. Kasper Schmeichel still in net for them, with Ruben Duarte at the back, Ricardo Pereira, Cagliacioncu, Victor Lindelof in centre-back as well, with Ndidi, Maddison and Tielemans, the same midfield, with Horta joining the attack with Vardy and Perez. Don't know about Horta, don't know about Duarte, I know about Lindelof, but I don't know how he does in this team, but I guess we're going to find out now, as I think this will be a very scrappy and close game. Two good teams against each other, and it looks like Leicester's going to start off brightly. He's onside, is Horta, and he's got Jamie Vardy in the middle. Got to stand him up as Milankovic, as we've slid in, blocks the cross at least, as he's had to cut back out wide, but they've gone back to, I think it's not Ben Chilwell, is it? It's Duarte, because Chilwell's gone and he's offside. However, it isn't the start we wanted. We wanted to be on the front foot here. There's Theo Hernandez coming forward. He's got Rebic. Oh, he's been tackled though. Leao on it now. Leao goes for that gap, gets the ball back though, and goes to Kessié. Kessié around the corner to Morales. He's got Leao making a run through this gap. Can he hit it first time? And it's a poor shot. Very poor, but we know what he's capable of, especially after the last game. And yeah, like I said, end-to-end stuff here, as now they're coming forward. Wilfred and Ndidi out to Horta. Just got to stand him up though. Come on, boys. We can't let him get round you, Kessié, but luckily Hector Bellerin, experience from BPL teams, and gets the ball. He has been a really good signing, you know. He has actually impressed me a lot, and I didn't think he'd be like a standout one that he is, as Theo Hernandez is coming down this wing here. Going to cut back inside, give it back to Lucas Paqueta, through to Leao. Leao's just got to try and get away from him. Oh, he's done superbly, and that's a really good tackle, Pereira. And here is Ante Rebic out wide, gives it to Leao. Here's Leao coming through the middle. Paqueta's made the move for him, and now he's free. Give it to Paqueta, takes a touch, goes to hit it. Good block from, I think, it's Victor Lindelof that time. We've got to keep the pressure on them, because we can't let them get out from the back. They're really good on the counter, Leicester. Just over the half-hour mark now, and not really many chances. I don't think there's been a shot, actually, yet, as Horta maybe having the first one. Jose Perez, actually, as Donnarumma gets the save. Got to head that away. Jamie Vardy, don't want him on it, as he heads it wide, and that is the first chance of the game going to the Foxes. Not to worry, though. We will stay cool, calm, and collected, as maybe that's a bit too cool, as Benassa, I've given the benefit of the doubt, and he's lost it in CDM. Not good from you, as Yuri Tielemans has to come across. Tielemans plays it out to Ricardo Pereira, and he's done us there. He's sold us. Theo Hernandez got to stand Pereira up as he gets round Jamie Vardy, and I thought Romagnoli were going to just let it like come off his leg into our own net then, but he superbly left it for Donnarumma. And now Ante Rebic, can he find a man in the middle? Gives it here, and it's Lucas Paqueta, and it's a chance for us. It's got to be handball, and I do have him turned on, so it definitely must have not been given as handball. That's a bit of a shocking one, as there's 2 minutes added on here. Get across
big knee away. Jamie Vardy was almost through, and yes, very end-to-end. We're a counter-attacking team, and they are, as it's 0-0 at the break. We cancelled each other out. And I wouldn't say happy, I'd say okay with the way we've played. Because of course we're away from home. Got to take that into account as just need to put a bit more oomph into the team. And by oomph, I don't mean a new player, I just mean more urgency from the players on the field, as no changes are going to be made, and we'll dive straight back into it. And here is Frank Kessié, gives it to Hector Bellerin. Can we use Morales? Come on, we've got the Spanish link up on this wing, but Morales, maybe he's just been a bit of a panic buy. I don't think they cost, well, he cost much for us, but hopefully he didn't. I can't remember his price, because he's probably not worth anything I spent. As Benassa goes for it, probably the wrong decision. However, a free kick here. I never knew Yannick was in the middle name of Frank Kessié, as it's chipped over the top and very much wide. Yeah, very poor from Maddison, as the game has been. Just no chances, but we might have gifted one there. Donnarumma is amazing at saving, but not that good at passing, as he's offside. Come on, he's got to be. And there we go. Got away with one big time. Doesn't mess up that pass, though, to Theo Hernandez, who suggested being took off by the quick substitutions, but no, I'm going to keep him on. Told me to put Kayer at left back, which is a bit of a weird one. Here's Hector Bellerin, though, coming forward. He's got Leao. Oh, nutmegs his man as well to give it to Leao. Come back onside, Morales. He does. Morales has it now. Back into Leao. Can we get an away goal here? Leao has got Morales. He backheels it, though, to Kessié, and Kessié was always struggling to hit that, and it's only took us 70 minutes to get his first chance, but it looks like Benassa is up for this one. Plays the 1-2 with Leao, and good slide tackle from Ricardo Pereira, who's been dominating this one. And last 9 minutes of the game now, Ricardo Pereira gives it inside. Jamie Vardy on the ball, and we don't let him shoot, please, as the ball's going into Maddison. Good header away. I thought Maddison was small, but he did put the pressure on there, as hopefully he can build his way out. Come on, counter-attacking team. An away goal here will be superb, as Leao on your bike. It's not a good ball. And of course, it's yours truly, Jose Morales. And that's full time, 0-0. A very, very dull game, but we've still got another chance in the next leg. And yeah, you might be thinking AC Milan should be beating Leicester at the size of both clubs, but the team-wise, very, very similar. I mean, they had a good defence, we had a good defence, they had a good counter, we had a good counter. And I know I did say I'd play whoever's highest, and Lazio are higher than Roma, but I feel like if we play this game and we do get the gap, that is better than closing the gap on Lazio, because I'd rather come 5th than gamble on 4th. I know we need to get 4th, I know you want me to get 4th, but still, we're in the Europa League, and we still might win that simulated game, so we're going to play Roma. I've decided. Go into the press conference, get the team set up, quick turnaround, and hopefully get 3 points. And here is the team I'm going to play. I've got Donnarumma in the net, Hector Bellerin, Caldrada, Romagnoli, and Theo Hernandez, so one comes back in. Benassa, I actually thought was pretty decent, and although he's tired, I'm going to put him in ahead of Vidal, save Vidal for the Leicester game, because if Benassa plays well here, he could be ahead of him in the Leicester game. With Kessié there, Juan Mata comes in because Paqueta is tired, with Morales unfortunately playing, and that's harsh to say about my own player, I know that, with Leao still up front and Rebic on the wing. Zlatan might actually feature in that Leicester game, hopefully, but he's just always tired, and so he should be at 38. And I've just been told by a graphic that this striker they have is the top scorer, I think, with Lopez in the net, Spinazzola, Upamecano, Coates and Zappacosta. Decent defence. Vedatut and Cristante in front of it as well, with Pellegrini, Santon, Mkhitaryan, and here he is, Martinez from Atalanta United. Not the Atalanta in Serie A, of course, the Atlanta over in the MLS, so they've took the risk, should I say, signing, I think he's a pretty old striker, you know, I don't think he's young. The Venezuelan or Colombian, I know he's got one of those flags, sorry if I've got one of them wrong, but yeah, hopefully we can get the win against Roma. I think we bottled it earlier on in the season with like a 1-1 draw, and we should have won it, of course, that's why I say bottled, as here we go, Chiesa straight offside, good start. And here comes Roma straight away, Mkhitaryan across the box. And it's straight to Donnarumma, but that was actually good from Roma. Don't know why none of us players picked Mkhitaryan up as. Can we get the counter on? Frank Kessié. Come on, Leao, make a move. It's Morales who's free, and the guy I don't want to use is Kessié. He's going for too many back heels. I've noticed that about him. Always trying the impossible ball just to look good, as we've got the tackle in here. Ante Rebic all the way up to Juan Mata, who's slowing down a bit. And yes, I don't mean in this game, I mean altogether. He's just getting a bit old, and I have signed some old players, of course, on pre-contracts. If you haven't seen that episode, it was a couple back. in the transfer window. And I spent all my money on old boys at the start, so maybe I've done it a little bit wrong, the business. But it is a rebuild, and we'll learn from it as Leao was almost through. And here comes Martinez, top goal scorer, he's cut inside Romanoli, and what a save, Donnarumma. I was accepting a goal there, but his distribution might not be the best, but his goalkeeping, well, not just goalkeeping, his handling especially, and saving, reflexes should I say, are just outstanding as... I hope that wasn't a shot. And yes, throw in again. Can we get a chance from this? Rebic, going to go through this gap to Benassa, who's playing decent. Pass it to Morales. Kessié just lost the ball. And yes, he's been amazing. He's been absolutely amazing. I'm still going to say he's amazing, but in this game especially, it's a little bit sloppy, as yeah, he played the last game as well. But that's a good ball through to Juan Mata, who gives it to Benassa. And Kessié, can he score here? Gets it off the defender, but... was never really got a foot on it. Yeah, was never really going to threaten with it, as that's a poor header, Theo Hernandez. Got to be reaching Rebic with that, as we've given Mkhitaryan a free run down our wing. Got to watch in the middle, as it's crossed in. Poor cross, Bellerin, easy. Well, I say easy. Mkhitaryan's got it again somehow, and he's going to cross it in again. Romanoli, away to Kessié. And come on, Frank. Just keep running with it. He's got Morales at the side. Really good pass to Morales. We need support on this run here. And it's Juan Mata making it. He just hasn't got the pace, and Leao looks tired as well. It looks like his team's just not fast. And who's this? It's Benassa. He's actually having a really good game again. In contention for the Leicester game next time, as Benassa gets it again. He's far forward. Waits for Leao to run round him. Why would you blow the whistle right there, ref? Absolutely shocking officiating in my opinion. As yeah, we're going to go in half-time 0-0 again. And I think that's... what is it? It's 135 minutes without a goal in this episode. Well, in-game minutes, of course. Don't think you'd watch 135 minutes without a goal. And yeah, gonna fight for one in this second half. I feel like, although they've had probably more crosses into the box, we've been the better team. Not on chances, but on ball possession. And I do like it that way. And here he is, Juan Mata in the middle to Rebic. Going to put this out wide to Morales. And can we get an attack off straight away? Can we get a goal straight away in this second half? Crossed across the box. Leao with the header. And we do. We lead against Roma 1-0. Beautiful cross from Morales, who had a shocker against Leicester. But it doesn't matter. He's made up for it in the league. And hopefully that extends the gap between us and Roma in the league, as I think it was 2 already, but it should be 5. Beautiful little dink across the box. And a beautiful little header from Rafael Leao to put us 1-0 up. And here's Roma actually quickening it up a bit after we've scored. But apart from that, being a little bit of a flat game, as Rebic gets the ball through to Juan Mata. Can we liven it up here? Juan Mata hasn't got the pace, but he's kept up with the game and gave it to Rebic. Superb work from him. And now Rebic, what can he do? Cuts inside, has the shot! And oh, it went through bodies and it was almost in. Really good from number 18, Rebic. And at the moment, if we have the money, he's definitely getting a contract at the end of this. And here is Morales on the ball. Gives it into Kessié. Can we get 2 here? Rebic in good positioning, but Vidal's just come on. He's got the pace to actually keep up with the game a bit, as Leao is tired. Gives it back to Vidal, and he tries to cut out and almost falls over. And Roma pushing. We can't let them do what they did earlier on in the season. If I'm remembering correctly, it was Roma who scored like a 90th minute equaliser against us when we dominated the game. Kessié getting our goal as Rebic. Can we wrap it up here? Rebic, get on the end of this. He does. Can he cut inside of the defender? He doesn't. But Zappacosta has bottled it. And come on, ref. That is not a foul. And come on. Let's get one here. Look at this. Kessié. He got a goal in the last game against these. He's going to sway it this time to Leao. And Leao is our number 1 striker. Sorry, Zlatan. He's on the pitch, actually, Zlatan. He's on left wing. You can see him at the bottom of the screen. But Leao gets another one for us. And this guy, I think, is going to be pivotal to the rebuild. But can't forget, Kessié created that. Really good work from Kessié to run onto the end of it and give it back to Leao. The 1-2 worked superbly, and we got a goalkeeper. Was unlucky, Paul Lopez, and hopefully we have the win wrapped up now. 2-0, and yeah, I'm looking good at the league now. I think it's a lot more better. A lot more better. What am I on about? The league position I am happy with. That's what I mean to say, as got to keep chasing the ball down though, and it should be full time any moment. We may have chance for another one here. Zlatan, oh, he tried a skill move, and then they blew the whistle. As we get the 2-0 win, I'll take that anyway. We've got a victory against a really good team there. Upamecano in the defence. I mean, they were solid. I think they did dominate the second half. Yes, the stats show it, but we've had more shots. Not many more shots, but more shots, and of course more goals than them. I don't know how his manager rating's that high. We're not in the Champions League spots. In the Europa League, we've still got it all to do here against Leicester. Of course, it can't be a 0-0 this. It has to go either way. Well, it can be 0-0, but of course penalties will decide it, as I need to decide the squad, and it's going to be very hard to do so. And it has been hard, not going to lie, but I've gone with this team. And you might be thinking, yes, Benassa's done well, but he is tired as well. So I will give it to Vidal, as Donnarumma is in the net, Bellerin, Calderada, Romagnoli, and Hernandez in the defence. Really good. With Vidal sitting there, that's what I was talking about. Benassa, really good in that last game, but tired, so I'm going to rest him. I really need to win this game. We need fresh legs. With Kessié and Paqueta at either side, the young boys. With Morales, the old boy, on the wing. I was probably going to take him out for Juan Mata before he got that assist and actually started playing then. With Leao, a bit tired, but of course he's just scored 2 goals. We've got to keep him in. And Rebic on the left, and probably Zlatan to come on up front, or maybe on the left. I don't know what I'm going to do with Zlatan, you know. I don't know, because it is his last season, so I want to play him, but it's just fitting him in the team now. Let's have a look. Have Leicester done anything different with the team? Doesn't really look like it. With Schmeichel, Pereira, Soyuncu, Lindelof, Duarte, and Didi, Madison, Tielemans, and Perez, Vardy, and Horta. Exactly the same. The only thing that's changed is they've gone for the B-Tech German replica kit, which is pink. I'm not going to actually slag it off. I think it looks pretty nice on them, but yeah, I don't want to start like that though, boys. Come on, bit better. And here we go. Come on, Paqueta. Let's get an early goal. It'll shake him up. The San Siro. Let's give him a hostile welcome, as Rebic still has the ball and I've run straight back into him. That isn't very hostile. And Romagnoli here, he's actually come out of line a bit as we've been tackled. We can't be losing the ball there. Jamie Vardy uses Tielemans. Jamie Vardy gets it back. We've got to be careful here. I'm going to go to the line, and it's not going to have to be cleared on the line because we're going to get it before, but that is a real chance for Leicester. Kessié though, can we get the counter-attack on? This is what we needed last time, a bit more urgency. Morales gives it to Leao. He's got Hector Bellerin making the run. Bellerin back into Leao. Beautiful ball, and what a save, Kasper Schmeichel. Oh, and it's a goal kick as well, but we should have scored there. So close. And can we win that Paqueta? Oh, he does. Beautiful. It should have locked onto Vidal there, but we're going to get the ball with Jose Morales in the middle to Leao. That's a chance. And that's another save. 2 big chances for you early on. And probably already a more entertaining game than the last one, but we just need to take these chances. And now Vidal getting the ball forward. Tackled again, but that's a really poor ball. Can we get there, Leao? He's got there. He's hooked it away, though, because of course I clicked X to slide tackle. But we've still got the ball. Paqueta in the middle. Lucas Paqueta hits the post. Vidal back into the danger. And Morales get it again. And it's punched, actually. Not even caught. Absolute carnage in the Leicester box there, and we should be like 3-0 up, not just have scored. And oh no, they've got a chance here. Horta gives it back, and it's blasted over, so that's their first shot as Vidal's injured, so Benassa's going to have to come on. It says Vidal is injured. I mean, he's jogging off, so that's a good thing. Usually there's no little cutscene of him going off when they are crucially injured, so yeah, at least that's a positive. And Ante Rebic, come on, go forward. Oh, really poor ball, that innit. Come on, boys. A little bit better, as Ndidi has it now. He's going to go over the top to a Jose Perez, who's going to keep it in, is he? Yes, he is. Got to stand him up, Theo Hernandez. Can't let them take the lead. We've been all over him, as I've got it in the box. Jamie Vardy! And they have done. Jamie Vardy's having a party, and I don't know what that celebration is. He's just ran into the back of Perez. But yeah, we're 1-0 down, and it's an away goal. So it can't actually go to extra time at the moment, can it? Because they have an away goal. We need to score 2 goals. And that's a fact, as it's gone straight past Donnarumma, and we are trailing behind to Leicester City here in the Europa League. But can we call Jamie Vardy's party off? Come on, as they've got another chance. Need to get this away, boys, and it's 2. I don't know how that's gone in. And yeah, I'm not going to blame any players. That's just a freak goal after 2 really good performances. I mean, probably not a good performance against Leicester in the first leg, but we held our own. We are 2-0 behind at the San Siro, at home, to Leicester City. What is going on, boys? I mean, yeah, Donnarumma's got no chance. It's come off the post, the inside of the post, that is. And it's 2 sucker punches before half-time, as we trail 2-0. And there we go. It is 2-0. Got to change the formation, haven't I? I've got to go to his other formation, the 4-2-2-2, because we need more up front. Leao is tired, but then I still have faith he can grab a goal from somewhere, so... Is there actually just 4-4-2? We'll try 4-4-2. I haven't tried that, I don't think, on any careers. As where is it? I don't really see it. Here it is. Flat 4-4-2. Going back to basics. Rebic get on that side. Paqueta, I'll keep on the right, and I'll take Morales off for Zlatan. Hopefully he can maybe get a goal or two or three to help us in this situation. And here is Ndidi. Leicester still starting strong in this second half. And how long will that advantage, referee? We're about 10 hours, as Chiese. I think he might be suspended for the next round if we get there, but oh well. However, nothing come of that free kick, as we need to get this countered on Rebic. Come on, let's go, Rebic. Let's keep going now. We're going to put attacking on them, but I can't because it'll change formation as Rebic coming through, shoots! And I probably could have sweated it, you know. I never really thought of that. Zlatan was just emerging from behind that defender in the middle. Yeah, the sweat he was on. What am I doing? And here's Frank Chiese. Zlatan making a move. Go on, Zlatan. Get there ahead of Soyuncu. He's got there ahead of Soyuncu. He's shook Soyuncu off. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic fires us back into contention, I guess, as that is a really good fit. Pick up the ball. It doesn't matter. Skipping the replay. We need to get on with things here as we grab another away goal. Not an away goal, a home goal. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, what a finish it was. And come on, we're on the ball again. Looks like we've livened up a little bit as Rebic gives it to Zlatan. Get it back, Rebic. And Zlatan, come on, make a move, mate. You're actually our shining star here. And it was a bad pass in the end. However, Leao getting back and getting it himself. That's what I like. Leave Zlatan up and you get back and do the dirty work. As here it's to Benassa. Benassa back to Zlatan. Benassa's made the run around. Can Benassa get us another goal? Good save, Schmeichel. And we should be definitely level. Of course, level wouldn't do it for us. We need a win. As Zlatan making the move behind the defenders. He's got the sweaty on here to Leao. And that's 2-2. We've turned it back to level. But of course, we're not going through. They're going for an away goal. So yes, take your back bump or whatever. But we're gonna watch the replay. Come on. I need to calm down a bit and get a minute. As Zlatan comes on, gets a goal and an assist. And I'm liking the 4-4-2, you know. Come on, boys. That is just what we want. Leao gets a goal. And these last 15 minutes, I think, or maybe 17, something like that. We have to put it in. We are actually calling Jamie Vardy's party off, like I said. If we carry on the way we are, Jose Perez can't let them just score here. That will be an even bigger blow than the 2 goals earlier on. As Ricardo Pereira has it here, into the middle. Come on, boys, stand them up. Theo Hernandez has done well to win us the throw-in, so we're going to have to try and utilise this. Come on, last 10 minutes. This could be the most important, King Chiese. Can you actually pass the ball right, please, mate? We can't be affording to lose it as Maddison has a shot. And I thought that was handball, but not given. And it actually looks like Leicester's resting players. Dennis Pratt coming on for Yuri Tielemans in the middle. As that's a good pass. Zlatan making a move. Zlatan Ibrahimovic gets it. Tackled by Soyuncu. Falls to Ante Rebic. And Leao make that move down the middle. Rafael Leao, should I say? And what a save, Schmeichel. The crowd goes wild. That's come on. 2 minutes to go. Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the box. It's going to try and go on his head from the corner. It goes on his head and he's headed in! 2 minutes left and it's number 2 who scores for us. Is it Caldrada? I think it may be. I don't think it's Romagnoli. As what a win. It's Caldrada. He's come back from Atalanta after being recalled from his loan spell. And he's come back with a vital goal. What a finish to this game. What a game of FIFA. As we take the 3-2 lead, we were 2-0 down at halftime at home, out of the Europa League. And now we're 3-2 up, going through. Not more you can ask for. And we've got to keep shut at the back, boys. Come on. Theo Hernandez diving in. It's our throw-in. We'll throw it into the middle to Benassa. Benassa can turn out, pass it across the field. Come on, referee. Let's just go backwards. Let's go all the way to Donnarumma if we can. If we even have time, that is. And we've hoofed it. And it's over. The Foxes, I actually feel a little bit gutted for them, but then I don't, because we've gone through. But they put everything into that game. They got 2-0 up, but in the end, we take the win over Brendan Rodgers' boys, and we spoil Jamie Vardy's party, like I was saying, after them getting a free goal, a really good goal through Vardy. Zlatan comes on, makes all the difference, and we win 3-2. Oh, and I'm so glad that we actually decided to not play this Lazio game, because I feel like after that I don't have the energy. As Lazio go through 7-2 on aggregate over Sporting. That is embarrassing for the Liga NOS team. As Zagreb actually beat Shakhtar Donetsk on aggregate, that's a bit of a shock. Chelsea go through, we beat Leicester, Wolfsburg through, Roma through, Ajax only just through, Wolves beating Spurs 5-1 on aggregate. That is a big one. And of course, we don't know who we have next. We've just got to make sure we win it, as we have 2 games to see him now against Crotone and Lazio. So still, Lazio an important one. And actually, at the moment, Lazio are behind us They must have lost when we beat Roma, because that is very nice indeed, as I need to get this team sorted out. But I'm only going to make one change, and it's going to be Camavinga. No, not Camavinga. It's going to be Benassa in CDM. And Zlatan, Leao, you've played loads, mate. You are really good. You're the one for the future. But Zlatan, he's just got to play this one, hasn't he? And here is the team. Donnarumma, Bellerin, Caldrada, Romagnoli, Hernandez, Benassa, Kessié, and Paqueta, with Morales, Zlatan, and Rebic. Caldrada, I can't believe he's just come back from his loan spell and done that. That is amazing from him. I love that from you. As can we get the win against Crotone, a newly promoted team? I think they'll be in the bottom 3. I think the new promoted teams are in the bottom 3. As can we get the win? 4-0. Beautiful. Lucas Paqueta, hat-trick, you know. That is really decent from him. And Zlatan getting another. And hopefully that was his good form carrying on from that Leicester game. And hopefully it carries on into the next one, because Lazio have just won. Roma actually do look a bit out of sight, so we should be getting continental football at least. Of course, we want to be getting the Champions League. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Loads of scout reports coming back, and you'll see who they're for maybe in January, or the summer, should I say. You never know. But what you do know is we have Lazio next, so I still need to get the team sorted out. But Manchester United putting a loan deal in for Benassa. That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on FIFA. I'll accept it, you know, because yes, I do want to use him, but getting experience at Manchester United is, you know, pretty good. And into the rivals. What is going on with these loan deals? Why? I know he's played well, but why? That's just mind-blowing, as this is the team we have for the next game against Lazio. It's an important one, but of course we can't afford to play it because we don't have time. With Donnarumma 88 rated in the net, Hector Bellerin, Caldrada's gone up I think to 81, Romagnoli and Hernandez, who I think may have gone up as well. Benassa 77 rated, Kessié's gone up, and Paqueta 81, Morales, Zlatan and Rebic, and Leao even on the bench is 82 now, so everyone improving after that game, but they always improve like at weird times on career. I always see them just clump as like a whole group, everyone goes up one rating. We're not going to go into the press conference as well. Feel like we're on good form off his own backs, not speaking to the press. As can we get the win? We do! Milinkovic-Savic scoring, but Zlatan and Morales get us the win. Oh, and what a good episode. I thought it was going to be bad for a little bit, of course, when we had that little slip up against Leicester City, but it's all good. We've won every single game apart from the first one, but of course it didn't really matter in the end because we won the second one, as Paqueta's now 82 rated. Everyone's joining the 82 rated club, as we have Ajax in the next episode. That may be a test in the quarterfinals as well. But unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I definitely have playing it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Almost on 520, which again, like I say all the time, I feel like I'm repeating myself, is mind-blowing. I said I'd aim for 400 by the 27th of September. But maybe 500, maybe a bit optimistic, but I have faith in you guys. You can do it by sharing and subscribing. But the support on its own just means a lot to me. So you guys watching this video motivates me to keep on going. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, enjoy your day, in a bit. Peace.